We should have started. Hello, people on YouTube in the future. It's
Hello.
us, the past. It's okay
Past
back here.
boys. I wouldn't go that far.
How is it in the future? Still bad?
Probably worse.
Just a little bit worse. 3 days worse. Oh, man. Alright, you ready to kick this thing off?
Yup.
I should probably open up show notes, even though I don't think I have anything in there. I don't. Alright, starting in 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to another episode of The Binding of Moonpir Boston Rebirth. I'm your host, Boston. Joining me in our adventures in the basement is Moonpir.
Hello.
What if we, have you done the daily today?
I haven't done it today. I did do it yesterday, and then we got carried away watching stuff and playing stuff, so I didn't actually end up posting it to Twitter. I can tell you, without even looking at your score for yesterday, it's probably 6-0.
So, if you don't beat me, so today is July 16th. If you don't beat me today, I am going to be really upset.
Okay, so it's got to be an Azzy run if you're saying that.
No, it's an Eden run, like 100% my wheelhouse. If anyone listening hasn't played the dailies too much, or you haven't played Isaac, when you start a run, you start off with, if I remember correctly, 650 points. My finishing score was 825.
Okay, so I can prevent the whitewash then. Okay.
Yeah, my tweet to you was, oh my god, like I sat in my chair in front of my TV, I had my water, I had a muffin, like I was ready to go, and it went to Mega Satan. I was like, great, I'm gonna have like a great 45-minute run. Literally a minute and a half later, I'm dead. I was just like, I swear to God, this game is just, turn it off. Turn off the PS4. I can't do it anymore.
The most important thing for me is there is a chance. Like that.
Yes. So you're saying there's a chance.
Yes. That's pretty much exactly how I'm taking this.
I think the rest of the dailies this week were fairly unremarkable. I don't remember there being anything too crazy, really.
I mean, there was nothing too crazy, but at the same time, there was also nothing too hard. Like, there's no real excuse for the reason why I legitimately didn't make it past, like, the third floor in any run this week, I think.
You're just having an off daily week?
Yeah, my brain's been a little scrambled.
Yeah, you just started a new job, you're all over the place.
Yeah, so it's been a little weird. So I have struggled with the dailies, but I'm actually kind of glad that you've had a bad day today, because that means I can avoid a second whitewash, because you have beat me once 7-0. Every week other than that, I believe I've taken one from you.
Right.
But yeah, it's been a bad week. So
yeah,
fingers crossed. I'm feeling better today. I wasn't in work yesterday, so we got to talk about a great game. Listen to Game Club Oxenfree, go play that game.
Yes.
We got to talk about that. I had a decent night's sleep last night. So fingers crossed.
Bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, ready for Eden.
Yes. Bright-eyed, poopy-tailed.
Right.
More appropriate for Isaac.
Yeah, we got to keep it Isaac. Some sort of urine-soaked tail.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
The flip side of that, though, is last Sunday, I didn't have a whole lot of time this week to play Isaac, and I knew I wouldn't. So last Sunday, because we recorded the show early last week, I had a whole Sunday where we didn't have to record.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yes, it was. So I sat down and I played Isaac for about 4 or 5 hours on that Sunday.
Nice.
Other than the dailies, I haven't played it this week at all.
Yeah.
However, I did make a fair bit of progress.
Ooh.
So let's just go over this. I defeated the boss rush on hard mode with the Lost.
Oh, congratulations! That's a major milestone.
Thank you very much. I got the D100. Don't know what that is. Don't know what it does.
Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. I will let you discover the unbridled majesty that is the D100.
Okay, so the D100, is it like the D6 in the fact that I always want it?
I don't know how to answer that. You kind of always want it, and you kind of never want it.
Okay.
It's sort of
one
like
of those items.
Yeah, it's almost like Brimstone and Mom's Knife, where like you pick up Brimstone and you're like, well, okay, I mean this run's gonna be easy. Like, yeah, I'm gonna win, but it's gonna be a little bit boring. Like the D100 is, you're gonna have a crazy run, and that's good and bad at the same time.
Yeah. Same run. I defeated Hush on hard with the Lost.
Whoa! What? Okay, we got to talk about this incredibly overpowered Lost run. What items? What godlike selection of items did you have?
I had Brimstone.
That'll do it.
And I had the Dun's Cap.
Ah.
And I had Laser Tears X.
Oh, Tech X. Yeah.
Yes. And on a different run, where beforehand I managed to die when I shouldn't have, I got the Ludovigian technique and Brimstone.
Oh, man.
Which does exactly what Azazel's does, except it's Brimstone power level.
Wow. You just... I'm speechless with how incredibly powerful those runs are.
Yes, it was... to be honest, I was mightily surprised and enjoying every second of it. The same run that I beat Hush on, I did defeat Satan with the Lost and got the Mind.
Ah, nice.
I will say I was a bit panicked at this point because I was made a note to ask you.
Okay.
The Lost. How
Yes.
do you get to Mega Satan with the Lost? Because you can't. You can't sacrifice hearts, so you can't get the key.
Dad's key. Or,
Yes.
get out of jail free. That card. That's a
Okay.
not a trinket. It goes in the pill slot, if I remember correctly. I wonder if you have that unlocked, because I think that comes from one of the challenges. I'll look it up while we're chatting.
I might have it, I might not. But yes, the same run again that I managed to defeat Boss Rush and Hush and Satan on hard. I beat the Lamb with the Lost on hard.
Holy crap.
And I got the Soul.
The soul. So, get out of jail free card. It opens every door in the room you're currently in. It's only one-time use. And,
Okay.
to add insult to injury, you unlock it by beating the speed challenge.
Oh, come on.
So Dad's key is probably going to be the most likely option for you. Because there's no real... No, the only other way you can do it is by building the key manually by getting... Excuse the birds. Is by
Angel rooms.
fighting the
blowing up
angel
angels.
statues. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you caught on to this, but I did say I was going to write down to ask you how to do that.
Uh-huh.
Because I was thinking about it while I was doing my Lost run. I didn't write it down because I got up to Hush, and in one of the side rooms for Hush, it was a mystery floor.
Mm-hmm.
So I had all these question marks, couldn't see what I was picking up. First thing I picked up, Dad's key.
Oh, man.
So on the very same run, I defeated Mega Satan with Lost on hard mode and unlocked Dead Baby.
Of course, it's just a baby. You had, like, the run to end all Lost runs. That's one of those... I would always get the yips when I got one of those runs, because, like, you'd get Brimstone and you'd get something else, and you're like, I'm so powerful, I just need to not screw this up. Whoops, I'm dead.
Yes, that's what happened to me on my previous run as well. But yeah, I managed to make it through. I managed to defeat Mega Satan with the Lost on hard. The Lost is the first character I have every single hard mode checkbox done with.
Yes! That's so... That's so crazy, too, because, like, the Keeper is probably as difficult as the Lost is, but you have a little bit more survivability. But most people, it's like, oh yeah, I got, Eden and Isaac done, and I'm saving Lost for last, but you powered through the toughest stuff, and now it's all downhill from here.
Hey, we've talked about it on the show proper. I play things on the hardest difficulty first time.
That's true.
Every time.
You don't shy away from a challenge.
Yeah, exactly. I have the patience to cope with that kind of thing.
Right.
But I'm not gonna lie, I went into that run, and as soon as I got Brimstone, I was like, oh yeah, it's on now.
Yeah.
And then, like, I think it was like the next... Sorry, no, I made it through with Brimstone and Ludovigian. I died when I had the Dunce Cap, Laser Tears X, and Brimstone. But yeah, when I got Ludovigian Technique, I was kicking myself for having died when I shouldn't have with the previous layout.
Right.
And when I got Ludovigian and Brimstone, I was like, no, this is it. This is the run that's going to take me as far as I need to go. And that's what I was thinking about, like a walk through Mom, a walk through Mom's heart.
Just hanging out over some rocks and just move your tears.
Yeah. Pretty much, I essentially walked through Hush as well.
Yeah.
I was just extremely careful about that. It helped that I managed to get the transformation into Guppy at the same time.
Oh,
so
wow.
I also had the army of flies going.
You're just pouring flies out of you.
Yep.
Man.
So that was going really well, and it was literally, I was thinking about it all the way to Hush. I was thinking, how am I going to open the chest key, or in this case, the dark room key, the dark room door? Like, I just can't do it now, because I mean, we discussed previously, Dad's key did it. But I was thinking to myself, well, I'm already on, like, It Lives. There's no more treasure rooms for me to get Dad's key from now, so I'm running short of options here. And then literally I went to Hush. I was like, oh, I forgot Hush has got two treasure rooms and a store and the 4 chests. So I opened the 4 chests, nothing there. Went down to the shop. I was like, please be Dad's key, please be Dad's key. All question marks, of course.
Yeah.
Which made me super nervous. Then I went into the side rooms and was like, oh, they're all question marks. Top or bottom, top or bottom. I'll go top. Went top, Dad's key, picked it up, and literally I paused the game and jumped out of my chair. I was like, yes!
Hold on my calls. I'm going to Mega Satan.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm actually looking up Dad's key here on the Isaac cheat sheet. I didn't know that Dad's key can also come from the key beggar.
Oh,
that's interesting. That I should have looked that up earlier for my keeper runs, because I'm more than happy to dump keys into a key beggar for the option of, potentially getting to Mega Satan with someone who has no health.
Yeah. So the key beggar being the one who follows you around, or the one who sits on the floor?
The one who sits on the floor.
Okay. But yeah, I also, in the process of doing all this, by the way, I got Dead Boy achieved.
Hey, nice.
Which is the chest and dark room without taking damage, I believe.
Yeah, is that your last one?
That is my last damage-related achievement, yes.
Yes.
So I have all of them out the way now. Now it's just smooth sailing from here on in.
Yeah.
No, it's not. I've still got to do it with the Keeper.
Yeah. Keeper for me was a little bit easier, because you never have to gamble on devil deals, because you just can't. So
oh yeah, that's true.
I feel like it's easier where it's like you never put yourself. It's the opposite of the Lost, because the Lost you see 3 devil deal items and you're sort of scooping all of them up at the same time.
Yep.
With the Keeper, you go in and you say, well, if it's not an angel room, I kind of can't do anything in here. Even the 1 heart ones is sort of like, well, unless I have a health up waiting for me outside the door, there's not a lot I can do here.
Yeah.
No.
No, I mean, I'm looking for. Well, I say I'm looking for. I'm not looking forward to going through that thing with the Keeper. But no, I mean, it's. To be honest, I had that day and I was like, I'm not going to do any better this week. Like, it's pointless playing this again until next week now, because I'm not gonna get better than the run I had with the Lost.
Yeah, you're at the top of the mountain, so can't go up anymore.
I will also, because I've been trying to figure out how to send you videos from the Xbox nice and easily.
Yeah.
Because I can share screenshots easily enough. Game clips are a whole different ball game.
Yeah.
So I realized instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to share them to the TVGP Club, or I'll send you a message with it included, because you have the Xbox app on your phone like I do, which means you can watch it there.
Yeah, yeah.
So then you can actually see you'll get a little bling notification saying I've sent you a message on Xbox, and it will literally probably just be my Isaac videos.
That's all right.
So yes, kind of a successful week this week.
Yeah,
Not-
I continue to play my second save file. I have had one of those weeks where it's like, you know what, I don't really want to play anything new. I want to sit down for about half an hour and see how much I can get done with Isaac. It's still really weird playing through a new save file, like not having all the characters and not having all the items, and it's kind of fun to see what's unlocked from the beginning. Like I walked into an item room and the wafer was sitting there. I was like, great, yeah, I'll take that. Scoop that right up. And it's kind of fun to have a goal again instead of, rolling an Eden run and then going to the chest and beating Blue Baby, and that's sort of the run you do because the chest is a little bit more fun than the Dark Room is, at least until Afterbirth Plus comes out. Which we forgot to mention last week. Nicholas, the publishers of The Binding of Isaac, announced the release date for the physical edition of Afterbirth Plus on PS4, which is like September 17th.
Oh, wow.
Which is pretty far away. I'm hoping that the digital version will at least come out, at the very minimum, come out then, if not earlier, because I'm starting to get really itchy for more Isaac stuff.
Yeah, and it's also, I mean, it's a limited run games run, isn't it?
No, I think Nicholas is publishing it themselves.
Oh, okay.
It's on Amazon, so I think it's Nicholas again.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they published. They've been self-publishing all their Switch stuff. Sorry, not Twitch. Evo's going on right now. I got Twitch on the brain. Oh man.
But yeah, no, it's such a good run. It was.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you the smile that shone over my face after I had that run.
The clouds parted.
Beaming.
The birds came out.
It was just so much fun to just be like, okay, that's the Lost done. That's literally everything I can do right now with the Lost. I have done.
Do you think you're going to go back to trying some of the challenges now that you've unlocked even more stuff?
Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. I was hoping to get some more high-powered stuff so I can run into the challenges and hopefully have them a little easier.
Yeah.
Because I know when you mentioned the Lost and all of his unlocks, like you were saying, I think Mind, Body, and Soul are all really powerful items.
Yeah.
And now I have all three of them, so there's now a better chance of them showing up in the item rooms.
Did you also unlock Godhead?
I may have. I don't know.
This item by beating all bosses and completing all post-it note marks in hard mode with Lost.
Yeah. Oh, then yes, I did.
Yeah, that one only shows up in the angel room. It's so overpowered, it's ridiculous. It only shows up in angel room or anywhere if you have chaos.
Yes.
I'm excited for you to have that the first time. It's so good.
I mean, I'm curious about what it is.
Yeah. Man, so good. All right, I think that's our episode this week. Not a ton of stuff going on this week, except for major successes. When you get a win like that, just close it. There's you can't do better than that. We will be back next week. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us, and thank you, Moonpir, for joining me in our further adventures in the basement.
Oh, thank you. And do you mind opening a window? I'd like some airflow at some point soon.
Yeah,
okay.
All right, see you next week.
Bye.
And thank you for watching the video. Bye.
Bye-bye.